Hello and welcome to the Butler Recommends. I've come over with this warm, fuzzy feeling. The estate in which I work employs 30 maids, but one of them has stolen my heart. Known throughout the house as number 17, to me, she'll always be number 1. And she's been away these past 2 weeks at an etiquette conference in gay Paris. So when she returns, I shall tell her how I truly feel. But being a traditional English gentleman, I do have a bit of trouble showing off my, what do those call those things? Emotions to other people. So in order to get me in the leading man, charming, romantic hero sort of a mood, we are going to watch The Princess Bride. The Butler recommends The Princess Bride. I can't wait to get started on this fantasy epic full of baseball video games. And Fred Savage. Now I know what you're thinking. Fred Savage in video games, not a great start. We've all seen The Wizard, but trust me, it gets better. So it turns out that little Fred here is sick, but a special visitor has arrived to help cheer him up.
Hey.
No, it's not an old Fonz. It's Frank's grandpa, and he's come to read him a special book.
It was the book my father used to read to me when I was sick, and I used to read it to your father. And today I'm going to read it to you.
Has it got any sports in it?
Are you kidding? Fencing, fighting, torture.
Yes, torture. Always my favourite sport at school. I think I still have some pictures around here from when I won the championship. Good times. But enough of my colourful past. I'm here to get inspired by a modern-day fairy tale. So, Grandpa, let's get started.
Buttercup was raised on a small farm in the country of Florence. Her favorite pastimes were riding her horse and tormenting the farm boy that worked there. His name was Wesley, but she never called him that. Nothing gave Buttercup as much pleasure as ordering Wesley around.
Just your typical woman, then. I wonder what this Buttercup has that makes Wesley put up with such abuse.
Come on, boy. Polish my horse's saddle. I want to see my face shining in it by morning.
All right, she's hot.
As you wish.
As you wish was all he ever said to her.
As you wish. As you wish.
She was amazed to discover that when he was saying as you wish, what he meant was, I love you. And even more amazing was the day she realized she truly loved him back.
So this first scene really builds up the romance of the story until Fred Savage ruins it.
Hold it, hold it. What is this? Are you trying to trick me? Where's the sports? Is this a kissing book?
My God, child, can't we have a bit of true love? What would you prefer? The protagonist gets killed by pirates?
Wesley had no money for marriage, so he packed his few belongings and left the farm to seek his fortune across the sea. Wesley didn't reach his destination. His ship was attacked by the dread pirate Roberts, who never left captives alive.
Wow, that's awkward. Well, I hope you feel bad now.
Murdered by pirates is good.
You sick bastard. So 5 years go by and Buttercup's heart hardens. But someone else notices she's incredibly hot and takes her hand. And this man is the awkwardly named Great Prince Humperdinck. I wonder if he's supposed to be a hero or villain.
My people, I shall marry a lady who was once a commoner like yourselves. But perhaps you will not find her common now.
I'm going to guess villain. So Buttercup has to marry Prince Humperdinck, for it is the law of the land. But she does not love him, even though he promises she will grow to.
The only joy she found was in a daily ride.
Rides in which she takes, alone, the next queen of a country, without any security, bodyguards, or protection. I hope nothing happens to her. Spock, is that you? No, the princess is captured by these three. the small and devious Vicini, this Spaniard with nerves of steel and a sword to match, whose name is...
My name is Inigo Montoya.
No skipping ahead. And finally, Andre the Giant, playing, well, a giant. These three have been hired to take the princess to Gilda and kill her in the hopes of starting a war with her native Florin.
I've hired you to help me start a war. It's a prestigious line of work.
As they sail off into the sunset, Vicini is sure that they're home free. But the Spaniard is not so confident.
Why are you doing that?
Making sure nobody's follow us.
That would be inconceivable.
But it turns out it is conceivable, as a mysterious ship approaches from behind. But as day breaks, Vicini's confidence is still unshakable.
He's too late. See?
Why, what is it? The model of madness? The painting of peril?
The cliffs of insanity!
Oh, the cliffs of insanity. Should have got it immediately.
We're safe. Only Fezzik is strong enough to go up our way.
So they begin their climbing group hug up the cliffs. But it turns out that this mysterious stranger didn't miss rope class in gym.
He's climbing the rope. And he's getting.
Inconceivable.
So the kidnappers reach the top first, and Vicini, with his confidence completely shot, tries to make our masked avenger fall to his death. But it turns out, as well as the rope, rock climbing is also one of his athletic attributes.
Got very good arms.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Seeing the masked man's continued determination, Vicini decides to finish him off once and for all. Taking the girl and moving on, he leaves his Spaniard to finish the job. So, what's his plan for finishing him off?
I'm going to duel him left-handed.
Does that mean what I think it means? Could you please clarify?
It's the only way I could be satisfied. If I use my right. Over too quickly.
Bloody hell, I thought this was supposed to be a children's film. Ew. Look at him, he's warming up his hands so he's ready. Oh, thank God he was talking about sword fighting. Oh, we can kill people in children's films, that's fine. Getting bored and feeling a little sorry for his opponent, the Spaniard very kindly throws down a rope. Even when he reaches the top, the gentlemen are very civil to each other, and we even have time for a little chat.
Thank you. Well, wait until you're ready. Again, thank you.
But something tells me the Spaniard might not be used to small talk, as his opening question is a little weird.
To pry. But you don't by any chance happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand?
Do you always begin conversations this way?
It turns out the reason for this bizarre question is due to the Spaniard's history, which I shall now try to summarise.
My father was slaughtered by a 6-fingered man. Was a great sword maker, my father. When the 6-fingered man appeared and requested a special sword, my father took the job. 6-fingered man returned and demanded it, but at 1/10 his promised price. My father refused. The 6-fingered man slashed him through the heart. I was 11 years old. I dedicated my life to the study of fencing. I will go up to the 6-fingered man and say, hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
For those who are wondering why I gave such a detailed exposition of this character, just trust me, it's important. If you don't believe me, I'll be saying I told you so later on. Well, all the talking's over. Time for a fight of wit, charm and skill. I shall be measuring this fight in 2 ways. Actual swordplay and witty charm. Let's see who wins.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to die.
One of the reasons I love this fight scene is it's filmed like an old Errol Flynn movie. Not too many quick cuts, you can actually see them working.
Naturally, you must expect me to attack with Capafero.
Naturally, but I find that Tibble cancels out Capafero. Don't you?
Unless the enemy has a study, he's a clipper. Which I have. You are wonderful.
Thank you. I've worked hard to become so.
I admit it, you are better than I am.
Then why are you smiling?
Because I know something you don't know.
And what is that?
I am not left-handed.